Nature of the UK throughout the seasons. DC 21st, it's officially winter. In it, the frost on the grass is a proper cold splinter. The sky is abysmal, an eyesore of gray. But nature ain't finished, it's just tucked away. It's the solstice, bruv, the shortest of days, where the sun's being stingy with all of its rays. We're standing out here in the shivering park, where the world's gone bare, quiet, and proper dark. The hedgehog has hit the sack, he's proper tired. Broove, his energy's low, no longer inspired. Broove. In a pile of leaves, he maintains his deep sleep, while the dire winter winds make the willow trees weep. He's oblivious now to the world's noisy riot, tucked in a hibernaculum, peaceful and quiet. To wake him up now would be a big error, and fill the poor juvenile creature with terror. Look at the fieldfares. They're bare, nomadic, and erratic. Finding berries in hedges makes them proper ecstatic. These birds fly from Scandinavia, a long-distance flight, a cacophonous crowd in the freezing cold light. To lack such a compass would be a disaster, but they fly through the clouds like a seasonal master. They collaborate well as they search for a snack, before the wintry frost tries to push them back. The deciduous trees look distinguished and bare, with their skeletal branches up in the air. It's a bit of a monotony, a gray kind of scene, as opposed to the summer when they're vibrant and green. To lose all their leaves was a calculated choice, so they don't lose their water, says nature's own voice. It adds insult to injury when the wind starts to blow, but they're sturdy and strong, even under the snow. By February, the snowdrops are on the verge of a bloom, to rid the dark gardens of wintry gloom. They're the light at the end of the tunnel, for real, with a gradual growth that's got proper appeal. These flowers are tiny, like pearls on the ground, the first signs of life that are finally found. It's not surprising they're tough as old boots, with life stirring deep in their hardy old roots. March 21st, the equinox is a banger. The sun's got more energy, it's lost all its anger. The juvenile buds are starting to swell, spring's coming in proper, can't you just tell? It's an exhilarated feeling, a shift in the air, with life popping up almost everywhere. No more abysmal and freezing cold nights, just a long itinerary of colorful sights. Frog spawn in ponds is a sight for sore eyes, a cacophony of croaks where the tadpole lies. They're prone to grow fast, they don't hesitate, to turn into frogs at a very high rate. It's a proper transformation, from a dot to a tail, nature's own magic that'll never quite fail. But watch out for herons, they're the ultimate threat, looking for a dinner they haven't caught yet. Swallows return, they don't miss their itinerary. Flying from Africa, it's anything but ordinary. To lack such a compass would be a big error. They cross the great seas with zero bird terror. They're the apple of my eye when they swoop through the sky, catching insects on wing as they zip and they fly. It's an exemplary feat of endurance and grace, coming back to the UK to find a nesting place. The bees are enthusiastic, proper busy bees. Broove, pollinating the blossom that hangs from the trees. Broove. They collaborate well. It's an exemplary show, helping the fruits and the flowers to grow. If they stop their work, it would be a demise for the food that we eat and the blue of the skies. They're second to none when it comes to their graft, flying to flowers like a tiny winged craft. Bluebells are blooming, a carpet of blue, a replica of heaven, I'm telling you true. It's a temporary ecstasy, a short-lived elation, before the trees canopy the whole of the nation. To mar such a beauty would be a big sin, so stay on the path and don't go barging in. They're sensitive things, easily crushed by a boot, so respect the bluebells from the leaf to the root. June 21st, the solstice's peak, The heat is relentless, making some feel weak. The days are so long, they're spacious and bright, with barely a shadow in the midday light. It's ecstatic, Bruv, the peak of the year, with summertime vibes and nothing to fear. We're out in the meadow, where the grass is bare tall, enjoying the season, the best one of all. At the cliffs, puffins are second to none, feeding their pufflings till the day is done. The sea is like glass, a virtual dream, unless a big storm makes the seagulls all scream. Their beaks are so colorful, proper distinguished. Any doubt of their beauty is quickly extinguished. They nest in the burrows, precarious and steep, while the Atlantic waves give the coastline a sweep. Dragonflies zip like they're out of this world, with iridescent wings that are shiny and furled. They're predators, Bruv. They don't take things lightly, hunting their prey through the sun that's so brightly. Their flight is erratic, but proper controlled, with colors of sapphire and emerald and gold. They're the elite of the pond, the masters of air, zipping around without a single worry or care. When the sun goes down south and the sky turns to ink, bats emerge fast before you can blink. They use echolocation, it's proper and genius, avoiding the obstacles that could be quite heinous. They're not birds, in it. They're mammals with wings, doing their thing while the nightingale sings. To overlook them would be a big mistake, as they gobble up midges for everyone's sake. Suddenly, bam! The weather goes pear-shaped, a thunderstorm hits, and the sky is all scraped. It's pandemonium, Bruv. The rain's pouring down, marring the heat of the summertime town. Don't cry over spilt milk. The plants need a drink, even if the lightning makes your poor eyes blink. It's a temporary chaos, a loud cacophony, before the sun returns in all its glory. Sep 22nd, the balance is shifting. The scent of the dampness is gradually lifting. The leaves are deteriorating, turning to gold. A spectacle, Bruv, that's a joy to behold. It's the autumn equinox, the day and night match, as the squirrels start hunting for a nutty old batch. The air is more crisp. It's a bit of a change, as the colors of nature start to rearrange. Mushrooms pop up, they're devious things, in circles called rings, where the forest elf sings. Some look like toys, but don't touch them, no way, lest you get sick and ruin your day. They're miscellaneous shapes, from brackets to caps, nature's own recycling, avoiding the gaps. They break down the wood and the leaves on the floor, doing a job that's never a bore. Red deer are bickering, fighting for pride, in the Richmond Park mist where the big stags hide. Their bellows are loud, they're incensed and irate, looking to find them a beautiful mate. It's the rut, Bruv, a proper intense showdown, the loudest performance in the whole of the town. They clash their big antlers, a fierce demonstration of strength and of power for the whole deer nation. Birds are withdrawing, they're hitting the road, leaving behind their leafy abode. The trees are now parched, they're shedding their dress, preparing for winter, I have to confess. The seeds are all flying, on wings or in fur, as the winds of the autumn start to whistle and whir. It's a strategic retreat, a withdrawal of life, to avoid the upcoming wintry strife. DC 21st, we're back to square one. The cycle of nature is never quite done. From spring to the autumn, it's second to none. Proper sorted it is, under the UK sun. So remember the seasons, the change and the flow. From the heat of the summer to the wintry snow, nature's a legend, a proper big boss. And without its rhythms, we'd be at a loss.